Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. Today I'm going to modify some drive-on ramps and make them a little safer. I was putting my Fairlane up on the ramps and they wanted to slide around. I have a remedy for that. But the issue is you can easily drive off the ends of these ramps because there's not much stopping you. Probably 90-95% of the time that I use these ramps, I'm doing it alone. So I thought what I would do is make some kind of a stopper plate on here, something like that. Catch the tire. Then I measured the distance from this to the ground. Found out that's going to be too tall. What I have is some angle iron. First, just plop the tire up on here. And I got a piece of angle iron, real thick stuff. 3/16 a quarter, not even sure. And I'm going to weld away that on there like that, right on the edge. So when the tire comes up and drops in this well, it's also going to hit this stop. And that would take a lot more force to drive over that stop. And that should allow you to go up on the ramp and boom, park it and get out and work safely. This one ramp here is going to need some hammer fitment work because it's got a big old dent in it. This other ramp is pristine, let's say. It's in good shape. I started to grind blade on that paint. Started grinding off the paint on this metal thing. I'm gonna set that up there. Put a couple tacks on it and then put the tire on there and find out what angle that plate needs to be, then buzz it in there. Now to stop the ramps from sliding when you drive on them, I got some holes in the floor. And what I do is stick a bolt down in that hole, and then the ramp goes against it like that, keep it from sliding on the smooth concrete. And then you just pull the bolt out. It's not threaded in, it's just slipped down in a hole. So I'm gonna get some hammers and tools out, pound on that, and then start welding. I'm also going to take a piece of steel and put it on here where the tire runs up against it. So I gotta cut off this scrap piece of steel. There. There. Then I'll be able to weld those on. Gonna tack weld that angle iron on there and then set the tire in place so I can get the correct angle for this. This plate's going to be on here, but I got to get this situated with the tire. Looks good right there. Now I just have to really weld that in good and solid. And I'm going to put a brace on the back side of this here somewhere too. Alright, both ramps are made. Test these ramps out. Pull the Fairlane in. Now the holes that I have in my floor, they're 5/8 of an inch in diameter. This is like a head bolt from a small block. But those fit down in there. You know, this is a 1/2 inch bolt, big hole, so I can just drop that right in, slide the ramp against that, and drive the car up on it. Okay, I drove it up on the ramps. My little stop bolt works just fine, keeps them from sliding. And that tire stop keeps me from driving off the end of the ramp. I'm going to be much more confident when I pull up on these ramps from now on. So thank you for watching this episode of Dan's Messy Garage. Please stay tuned to my channel for more videos, projects, and updates. Bye.